Hi, this is Darren with Crazy Minnow Studio. I'm going to demonstrate switching LODs in the MCS Morph3D characters. And first off, let's pull all these assets in. So I'm going to pull in the MCS female. Okay, now we're going to install SALSA with randomize. Okay, we're not going to pull in the examples for this tutorial. All right, now we can pull in the MCS. One click. And I'm going to pull in our promo audio file just for demonstration purposes. Okay, let's clear all these warnings. Let's go ahead and add the female character to our scene. And if we look at the character, we will see that all of the LODs are already present. And the way you switch between them, each LOD has a mesh quality. And on the root of the object in the character manager, the LOD slider determines which LOD you're on. So basically it's the mesh quality or lower. LOD 0 is 1. LOD 1 is 0.5. So as soon as I hit 0.5, okay, so we're at 0.503, so we're still on LOD 0. You can see the skin mesh renderer is still active. And if I go 0.499, LOD 0 is no longer active, LOD 1 is active. So to switch to the lowest LOD, you can technically just dump it down to 0. Anything 0.125 and lower for this LOD. Anything 0.25 and lower for LOD 2. Okay, let's set this back to the highest LOD, most detailed, LOD 0. And now we're going to add one click. Since I'm in here, I'm going to set this to play on awake because once we drop our... Actually, let me go ahead and drop that in. This is going to be our audio clip we're going to play. Okay, so now we can minimize the audio source. Now you'll notice if you select LOD 0 that there are now some blend shapes, but there aren't any on the lower LODs. So what we can do is just, now that we've added the blend shapes, slide this down to 0, and the blend shapes will be added, copied across to all the other LODs. Now there's one more step that we would have to do to use LOD 3 with SALSA, and that would be to select the root, and whichever LOD that we've got selected or we want to use, I'm going to minimize SALSA, and I'm going to minimize this randomize instance and only leave the MCS sync and the randomize for the custom shapes. I'm leaving those open. Since we are on LOD 3, actually we're going to go ahead and use LOD 2. It technically looks a little bit better. So you would drag this over and link it to the skin mesh renderer here. You can also just use the picker, and we're going to set that to 2. And then we have to remember to come back up and select the second LOD. It's anything higher than 0.125 and lower than 0.25. And we see that it's active now. Let me adjust my character, the camera, and let me adjust the camera.
SALSA, simple automated lip sync approximation. The unique technology behind SALSA provides high...
And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.